Hey friends, we just wanted to give you a heads up that we're going to be trying some different things at celebration gatherings over the next couple months. There's nothing broken or bad about our monthly time together, but we want the space to continue to be life-giving and not feel stale, so we're going to be trying to mix it up some. And we're making this video so that when you come in and things are kind of, whoop, you're not like, what the heck? Okay, in doing so, some of our biggest hopes is to engage some different learning styles and open up fresh ways to encounter God together. You might be hearing all that and thinking, what does that even mean? So let me break it down for this upcoming celebration. The first way we're going to try to mix it up at our May celebration is we're going to be starting with the meal. Getting to eat together is always a highlight, and we want that to not be rushed. We also know that cooking food that sits for an hour and a half limits what you can make, right? So hopefully by mixing up our mealtime, we'll get some real quality time and some real quality dishes. We are asking everybody to really give it a go and help us have a spring soiree feast this month. Even if you're not a great cook, like same relatable, let's really try to show out for spring and try to bring enough so that everybody can try what you've made. And if it's bad, well, it's okay. At least we tried, right? And last thing on starting with the meal first, please, please, please show up on time. That way all the food can be set out and we can get going right near the top of the hour, and you won't have a trillion leftovers and eat the same thing for the rest of the month of May. The next thing we're going to be changing up in this celebration is how we're worshiping together. Our gathering is going to be simplified, and we're going to have a couple moments to sing together without much more than our voices. If you've been around Renaissance for a while, you've probably heard us talk about mutuality in community. And we want how we worship to be an embodied experience of that, especially when we worship through music. So warm up the vocal cords. Just kidding. You don't have to warm up your vocal cords, but please come ready to remind each other who it is that we worship through your voice. Come ready to participate. Come ready to give God an offering. And we're also going to be continuing our exploration of the Sermon on the Mount this upcoming month, but these next couple passages in Matthew 6 are all about prayer. So we thought instead of teaching and talking about it, we're just going to make a big focus of these next couple celebrations practicing it. We're going to have extended, dedicated time for prayer, and we're really excited to see how God meets us in that. Last thing for how we're mixing it up, we want you to know that the first 15 minutes after the meal, we're still planning on including all of the kids. But we know that a format that's more simplified, especially the musical worship, might feel different, really different for the little kids especially. So we want to give parents a heads up and invite you all to really prep your kids for that time. We love that kids get to be wild and free for most of our time together. We don't want that to stop, but we are going to encourage you to talk to your kids ahead of celebration on what it means to be reverent and what it means to be ready to encounter God alongside of everybody else in the part of the service they're staying for. This is less about them being still and quiet and more about teaching our kids how to engage as a part of a body of believers and believing that God wants to meet them too through different senses and experiences. Okay, I think that's it for now, but we hope this makes you excited for this upcoming celebration. And if you have ideas or feedback for how we should mix it up in the future, please know we want to hear it. We want our monthly gatherings to feel like something that exists out of who we are together and breathes new life into all of us for the work God is planting us in. So hope to see a lot of you soon.